Hello my dudes, dudettes, and everything in between, and welcome back to Clive Games. We are picking up right where we left off outside of Ul'dah, and in case you don't remember what happened, we just got done saving this girl from this ward who was not picking on her, but kind of like treating her like crap. Then we saw the past of how the refugees are affecting Ul'dah and how people are reacting to it. And then Ishtola invited us to her secret society called the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. So we have to talk to Momodi so she'll tell us where they are. That's where we are pretty much. Let me go ahead and pull out Karabunka. Scenes like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't you worry though, if you work hard, you'll probably be alright. I'm sorry, but if you work hard, you might live, just maybe. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pester me every time you graze your knee, huh? Yeah, only come to me if your arm or leg is chopped off. Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. Ah, Clive, sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh off the carriage adventurer. But gods, is it good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you had been hard at it with giants in the dark. Please don't put it like that. You're every ilm the adventurer Mune said you'd be, Clive. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. Whoa, back up. You're not my type. Wait, isn't this that girl who let her tank die? I say that was such a mean way to say it, but I don't know other way to say it. My name is Etta. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. Yep, she's the girl who's carrying around his head. His name was Aver, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. Oh, that was your fiance. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. You sure he wanted to marry you and not me? He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. I would say yes. I would say very much yes. But when I think of the man that you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I am inspired, just as Avera once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask you your name. I don't know if I should tell this to a fangirl. She's carrying around a head. I don't think I want to tell her my name, but okay. Clive Jet. I shan't forget it. Thank you, Clive Jet. I pray that we'll meet again. Fare you well. Adventuring can be a cool, bleeding business. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Though thought it would be a right pain in the ass looking after you all, and they were probably right. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your lives. Aw, you probably only mean that with me. Everyone else is just a lie, Momodi, isn't it? And that goes double for yours, Clive. See? See, I'm the only one that matters. What did you say? You want to know about the signs of the Seventh Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest, then. Listen, Clive, the Scions ain't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Yes, please. If their work is more dangerous, it means it's more profitable. You found your way to the quicksand, Clyde. As you can see, oh, okay. There we go. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. Momodi is ready to tell you what she knows about the science of the Seventh Dawn. So you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on the other, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being Ul'Dan. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who've made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Clive. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep the information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay. Go out in western Danelon. The place you're looking for is called the Wakened Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a man in demand, Clive, and the days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget about them as helped you make it into an adventurer you are. Drop in and tell them how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right. Well, I've said my piece. Off you go. Nope, I'm gonna forget all you little people. Alright, and in order to get to the Waking Sands, where we gotta go, because it is a level 17 mission, and we're already level 29, go to Western Danelon, just where we were when we had to get to the Copper Bell Mines. And the fun part is, it's all the way over here. Yeah. There is another way to get there, but I want to go this way so that I will unlock the aetheryte that is right there. So I can go ahead and get it. But I'm gonna cut that this part out, and I'll see you when we get there. Alrighty, and here we are coming up on Vesper Bay. The headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn is here. I probably mumbled that, but oh well. Now there are 2 unlock missions I want to do real quick that don't unlock anything too drastic, but for me they will be, in regards to like just quality of life. Color your world. Sergen wants to show you a whole new world of colors. You there, yes, you! The decisively unfashionable adventurer, excuse me. Gods be good, never in my whole life have I seen such an unapologetic focus on function at extreme cost to form. The mere sight of you fair makes my eyes believe that don't look at me. Go roll in a gutter. As a lover of all things aesthetically pleasing, I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the realm in that sorry state. I believe your appearance can yet be salvaged through the use of color. I'll teach you how to go about dyeing your outfit, but first I must have a drink. The heat has given me a vicious thirst, and I won't be able to talk for any length of time. Be a dear and buy me a bottle of orange juice at the stall by the northern gates, would you? Once I have moistened my throat, we shall see to the business of remedying your appearance. Alright, and then the other one. Knowledge of glamours. Oh dear, dear, dear. This will never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. How can you go out dressed like that? Because it's the best gear I have access to right now? Oh, my dear, if you'd spare a thought for style and coordination, I hope your garb holds up during a scuffle, because there's little else going for it. You know, I could slap you with a smile on my face. That's it, I've made up my mind. From this day forth, I shall take it upon myself to save you from any more fashion disasters. Let me see. So much needs to be addressed. Where to even begin? Be a dear and get me a drink. I'm feeling rather parched, and this is a matter best discussed over a glass of something cold. Just go to the pissed pice and ask Falkland. I'll have some blood orange juice, and tell her to make sure there's no pulp in it. Now, off you go. Slap, slap, slap. Oh, I could slap her, but no, not gonna. So you go over here, purchase items, purchase a single orange juice, then you go in here, and you have to talk to this lady for the other orange juice. Oh, Swergum sent you, did she? That woman, I've never known anyone so lazy and such a bitch. Just saying. Would it kill her to come and get it herself? Probably. Here you are. You shouldn't let her push you around, you know. Give her an ilm and she'll take them all. That sounds like way too many people. Here's your orange juice with a side of slap. Start with the colors. Pray tell you have brought my orange juice, lest you've forgotten. A merchant who sells it can be found just inside the northern gates. Yeah, here you go. Shut up. That's a relief. Finally, I can teach you how to bring color into your life. Listen well. There's a handful of items called colorants, which allow folk to dye their outfits a veritable rainbow of colors. These colors are so simple to use, adventurers have no excuse to be fashion unconscious. Lest you worry that dyeing will affect your garment's precious properties, you may rest assured it will not. The practicality you adventurers love so much will not suffer for the change in appearance, a change for the better. It should be also glad you to know that garments can be dyed repeatedly, so there is no fear of getting locked into one color. The garish pink that seemed like such a wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. And that is all you need to know about dyeing gear. Now, what are you waiting for? Get out there and bring some color into your life. My girl, I wave the rainbow flag. I do not need more color. You need some chill. You need some chill pills. So, how's that drink coming along? Here you go. Don't mind the spit flavor. Oh, delicious! Nothing better on a hot day. Some say I have expensive taste, but life's too short to settle for second best. Of course, this extends to my choice of wardrobe too. Your wardrobe is shit. Now that I'm feeling refreshed, shall we get started? Do you know, dear, how you'd look a lot less drab if you knew how to apply glamours? What's a glamour, you ask? Well, they use a glamour prism as a catalyst to project the image of one item onto another. It's just an illusion, mind, but very convincing. This means the original object stays essentially the same, and it just takes on a new appearance. That's all. Remember, if you fancy a change, you don't have to stick with the same glamour. Just apply another one on top, or use a glamour dispeller to return the object to normal. Why sacrifice style for such humdrum trifles as durability or protection from bodily harm? Limitless possibilities for self-expression are just a couple of glamours away. Go ahead, give it a try. And do make it quick, dear. For my sake, I'm finding your uninspired attire more and more offensive with each passing moment. Children, look away. Look away now. Because this girl is about. Where is it? I gotta find it. There you are. Gonna get bitch slapped, you hoe. Alright, but she did give us something useful. So you can now color your clothes if it's doable. Not all clothes can be colored. And then if you don't like the look of your clothes, you can use glamours to change their look without changing the stats or whatever. So like if you have level 80 gear but you want to make it look like the level 70 gear you had a while ago, you can use glamour so it'll look like that, but you'll keep all the stats and the eye level for level 80. So really useful. I really use glamours a lot. Oh, it's a dancing and singing potato. Let's sing with her. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. You thirsty girl. Cho la lo la 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 lo la 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 la. Ah! Don't stop on my account. I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to. But I'm supposed to be here. I was specifically invited. Here at the behest of Y'shtola? My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Clive Jet. Ah, here you are. Ahem. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. I like Tataru. She's a sweet girl. She's basically the Scion's receptionist, secretary, whatever you want to call her. She basically handles a bunch of paperwork. I take it you're Clive Jet? Tataru sent word that you had arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. And nothing is good. Okay.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, The Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady? Thank you, Tatsu. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocat regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves a greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me what without fear of censure. In good faith, I will entrust you to our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Alright, so if you I think she did a pretty good job of explaining what that power was, the Echo. If you do have any questions, just you can leave a comment and I will try my best to explain it a little bit better. But she also gave us access to retainers, which for me, the only reason I use them is basically pack mules. They are capable of holding gear for you that you don't need at the moment. So, but beyond that, retainers can be used to gather items and such, but this is Y'shtola, my favorite scion of all time. I love her. This is Thancred. Back off. I got dibs. He's mine. You meet Thancred if you start out in Ul'dah. Papalimo, Yida, we're gonna learn all the names in a minute, but these two you will meet if you went to Gridania. And then Urianger. He is an enigma. I like him, but he can be very confusing. And then Minfilia. A useless woman if there ever was one. I do not like her. Nice character, but useless. Utterly useless. But, alright, let's go ahead and give her our answer. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, money, power, a harem of men, nor what it is that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Clive. You could say, yours is no small endeavor, you'll have to talk to her again. The dangers are great, have to talk to her again. Say nothing, you'll have to talk to her again. The only thing that'll proceed forward is, I will go whither the wild rose blooms. You know, all that secret society stuff. Minfilia is waiting to hear whether or not you will pledge your support to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there.
Welcome!
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. I have been expecting you. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emolja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, dear fellow.
So, our prayers have been answered. Our very first mission with the Scions is to be with our Super Daddy Thancred. But yes, so this mission will help us learn a little bit more about primals. If you have any questions about that as well, also leave a comment, because like I said, this game can be confusing, but they start teaching you as we go. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions, crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have double security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Alrighty. So, we gotta go all the way over here. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to get there. So we're going to travel to Ul'dah, then use the Aetherites in the city to quick travel to the Central Thanalon, and then we'll have to run all the way over there. But I won't cut this one out. I want y'all to kind of like see Central Thanalon. It's not like the most beautiful thing, but sometimes seeing the scenery is nice. Alright, going to Gate of Nald. Oh, we're in the middle of a sandstorm. enjoy the scenery. A sandstorm like none other. Now that's cool. So they got like this little marsh slash lush vegetation area right outside. Got cactuses everywhere. Bunch of ants. Giant ants everywhere. It's lovely. It's a grand time. In all honesty, it's not very often that you actually come to Central Thanalon for missions that aren't like, they don't even have side missions here really. It's just an area that isn't really used. Alright, tuning. Also gonna go ahead and pick up the Chocobo Key. And I don't think I can use the Chocobo Key because we haven't unlocked the Chocobo Key for Drybone yet. We get a little bit bigger ants as we go along, because you know, bigger bugs is always more desirable. Oh. Nice little oasis area kind of around here. Called the Unholy Air in the Clutch. Don't know why it's called Unholy Air, but I didn't name these things. Level 30. Now, theoretically, I could go ahead and get my healer class now, because you have to be level 30 to unlock your actual jobs. But I kind of want to make sure we're on par with our main story mission, so I'm not going to do it yet. I'll probably get it when we get around to the level 28 dungeon, because that's when you first actually get to use your level 30 skills, which is pretty much needed in order to really feel like you're doing your job. So, but I'm going to tune to this, and then that's all I got for you guys today. I want to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. So, bye bye.